Yeah. Flip it down. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and we're back with our goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel, Pierre-Emil Højbjerg, midfielder, and we open straight away for questions. Patrick fra TV2 får lov at begynde. Patrick, værsgo.
Patrick from TV2, you're going to start.
Tak for det. Jeg vil bare kort og godt
Thank
høre
you.
jer begge to, hvad I
just
især glæder jer allermest til ved i morgen.
Want to hear what you're excited most about tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the game.
Ja, det er jo sådan nogle kampe, man drømmer om at spille. Og,
it's the kind of games you dream of playing. So the worst part is the waiting time. I can't wait to run out on the pitch and play.
Ja, for mig er det samme. Det der med, hvordan
it's the same for me.
Hvordan man sætter sig op til det hele, og hvordan man ligesom gør sig selv klar. Og hvad
how you prepare yourself for the game.
Og få lov til at stå i sådan en kamp, og ja, også
but playing this kind of game is a huge opportunity, so it's something that we're very excited about. Thank you, Patrick. Steffen Kronemark, BT.
Ja, hej Pierre og Kasper. Det her
hi Pierre and Kasper.
Kasper Schmeichel, først og fremmest.
Question for Kasper.
Du, Kasper, at den 8-10-årige Kasper Schmeichel, som boede i Manchester dengang, ville have reageret?
How do you think an 8-year-old Kasper Schmeichel living in Manchester back then would react if somebody told him that he would play England in such a game? It's always been a boy dream to become a football player and play for the Danish national team. So I probably would have believed it. The road here is something you get to know as you get older. But it's incredible to be here and to be with these boys. After everything we've been together for the past 10 years, the journey we've been on together, it's going to be a great moment. Alexander Tolf is the next one.
Ja, hej det her. Jeg vil gerne spørge ind til Harry Kane. Pierre, du spiller sammen med ham.
I want to ask about Harry Kane. Pierre, you play with him at Tottenham.
Hvad er han for en spiller? Og
what kind of player is he?
På det danske landshold nogle særlige råd i forhold til hvordan man kan
And have you given your teammates any advice about how to play against him? And Schmeichel, Harry Kane is the player in, or well, you're the keeper Harry Kane has scored the most goals against. What does that mean to you?
Er det mig, der starter? Jamen,
I'm gonna start. I don't need to introduce Harry Kane for anyone.
Først og fremmest bag lukkede døre er han jo meget professionel. Han er meget velvaret i det.
Behind closed doors, he's very professional. He's good at what he does. He's very dedicated.
Og så, når det kommer helt ned til det basale, så er han jo en rigtig fodboldspiller.
He's just an incredible football player.
Harry er for mig
so for me, Harry is
det ypperste, i hvert fald på hans position i den her verden.
The best player on that position.
Fornøjelse at spille med ham til hverdag.
So it's an honor to play with him every day. But I'm sure that with the defense we have, it's going to be tough for him. Well, I can't add anything. He is a world-class striker, someone who can always guarantee you a lot of goals during the season. So, a very dedicated and professional player. He knows where to position himself. He's very instinctive, and I would say that he is among top 3 or top 5 strikers in the world. Thanks, Alexander. The next one is from NOS.
Hello, this is Bert Moulding from NOS Television. I think that at least 4 players of Denmark play in England who start tomorrow in the starting 11, and 2 of them are behind the table. Is that an advantage to play in England before such a game?
Well, I don't know how you know our starting lineup, but No, I don't think it's an advantage. Obviously, you know the players that you're coming up against, but I think with the way scouting and analysis is conducted these days, you know every player you come up against, no matter what country they're from. So, from my perspective, no, I don't really see if that changes anything really.
Pierre, anything on that?
A little bit the same, you know. Again, I think European football is nowadays very popular, very known. But of course, the players that are in the England squad, some of us are facing them for years now, and week in, week out, and some of us are playing with them. But again, tomorrow is a particular situation, and everybody wants to bring out their A game, and will be an interesting game.
Thank you, Bert. And den næste er Paul Ferdinand fra Ekstrabladet. Paul, værsgo.
Paul Ferdinand, Ekstrabladet.
Hej med jer. Kasper Hjulmand, han
Hi both.
talte tidligere om det pres, der hviler på det engelske.
Kasper mentioned the pressure on the English team. You both know English football, and you probably know how many expectations there are on England. Is there something that is an advantage for you?
Jeg tror, når du har et landshold med så mange verdensstjerner,
when you have a team with so many world stars as England have, the expectations are always going to be high. They're a nation that loves football. They want success. I can't imagine that such a team is going to be affected by what the country expects from them. I just think they're as professional as we are and only focus on the game. And they respect us, and they know that they're facing a team that is very hard to beat. And they know that we're going to fight until the end. So I'm sure that Gareth Southgate is going to make sure that they don't focus on anything else.
Duncan Wright from The Sun. Duncan?
Wembley was a scene of such an emotional moment for you after the cup final. It must hold special memories. You get the chance in the next day and possibly 4 days to make more emotional memories. What are your thoughts on that? And for Pierre, England's midfield has been the key, the catalyst to their performances this season. They've not faced anything like you, though, in midfield, have they? What are your thoughts on that?
I think England's squad overall are fantastic. Their midfield as well, and the guys that also aren't playing from the start. When you're able to bring on a Jordan Henderson, I think it's a big let's say stamp of quality. And again, we Denmark will try our best to do what it takes to bring the victory on our side, but we also know the strengths and the forces of England, and we have again great respect for them, and we are ready to give them a big fight.
In terms of Wembley, obviously some very fond memories of it recently. I don't really know. It's obviously going to be a different situation with it being the majority England fans. It's not really something I've given too much thought to. It's a game, and it's a game that we need to win, regardless of it being at Wembley or where else it might have been.
We're going to take the last 2 or 3 questions, guys, and opening with Simon Peach from PA. Simon, please.
Question for both of you, I guess. I believe you're at Tottenham's training ground doing this press conference. So, and obviously Christian Eriksen has dominated the whole tournament for you guys. And how much has that brought the group together? Obviously, it's distressing, horrible circumstances, but we've all watched from afar how special this group has become. And I think you're the last team to beat England at Wembley. So what does that say about the kind of mentality you'll be heading into this game in?
I think this group has always been special. We've said it for many years. It just came to light in a very dramatic way. But we've never been in doubt of the collective strength and the spirit that we have in this team. It's a unique experience playing with your national team. It's very, very different to playing with your club team. Every single player in this team, can't wait to go on international duty. Everyone is doing everything they can to join up, and you've got 26 players who, more than half of them can't play, because there's only 11 on the field, and they're all, supporting training. It's so hard. You've got a full support staff that's, that really, really loves representing their country. Like I say, we've always been aware of that. It's not because it's brought us closer together, but it's shown the world what we knew we had. I think what it has done for the country of Denmark is that we have, as a country, experienced something quite shocking, and that's definitely brought the country very close together. The support that we have seen back at home is unlike anything I've ever experienced in my career, in my life, and unlikely maybe to even see anything like it again. But it shows what football can do. It shows the reason why we play team sports, because when one of your teammates is in need, then he's your mates are there for you, and I think that's why we've been shown so much love from everywhere, but particularly at home.
Yeah, Pierre, anything on this or?
I think Kasper said everything that had to be said. Yeah, I think Kasper said it.
Yeah, we'll take the next question. Thank you, Simon. Next from John Murray from BBC. John? We can't hear you yet. John, we can't hear you. I don't know whether it's your microphone or the system. No? It's his microphone, our technicians say here. You want to try once again? Sorry about that, John. Yeah, sorry. We'll take David McDonald. David?
Question for Kasper, or both of you, in fact. With both of you playing England, you'll be very, very aware of the clamour for success for the England national team, and it's been so long for this country, and you'll be particularly aware of the phrase, it's coming home. Now, what would it mean to you guys to stop it coming home tomorrow night?
Has it ever been home? I don't know, have you ever won it?
1966 it was home.
Well, was that not the World Cup?
Yeah, exactly, but I'm saying but the whole thing about a national tournament finally coming home, finally the actual success this country craves, what would it mean to you to stop that coming home?
To be honest, I haven't given any thought to what it would mean to stop England more than what it would do for Denmark. To be honest, I've focused very little on the England national team. It doesn't really mean anything to me. It's what it would do for our country back home. The joy it would bring for a country of only 5.5 million to be able to do something like that, or to compete with the nations that we're competing with. So not really a lot of thought to England's feelings in this.
Pierre, anything on this?
No, Kasper said it.
It's fine. We'll have one last question, which goes to Theo from Liverpool Echo. Theo?
Hi, this is a question for Kasper. Obviously, your opposing goalkeeper for England, Jordan Pickford, he's having an incredible tournament, keeping a clean sheet in every single game. Someone you'll know very well from the Premier League. Just wanted to know what your thoughts of his tournament were and him as a shot stopper. Obviously, he's had a difficult start to the season with Everton, but he's managed to turn it around and he's in great form going into this game.
To be honest, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to what England have done. I haven't really watched too much of other than the analysis stuff that we use. But obviously, going through a tournament and not conceding a goal yet is an amazing achievement. Yeah, I mean, I hope obviously that ends tomorrow.
That's all for now, guys. Time's running up. Thank you very much. Tusind tak. God aften, and we'll see you at Wembley.